But Belding just called off prank week. That means now's the perfect time to do it.
I got the green light.
It's locker room. Bobby, keep the dream alive, because we're going in.
Christian Oliver, speed racer actor, dies in plane crash.
This is kind of it.
Man, this was going to be my first time in the girl.
Mr. Oliver's two young daughters and a pilot were also killed in the crash, the police in the Caribbean nation of St. Vincent and the Grenadines said on Thursday.
I promised I would go to the Grand Prix.
The film and television actor Christian Oliver, his two children, and a pilot were killed on Thursday when the small plane they were traveling in crashed during a flight to the Caribbean island of St. Lucia, the police said.
For 8 years, I played by the rules.
Today's video takes a somber turn as we discuss the tragic loss of a Hollywood superstar and dive in the last moments of his life.
Why don't you go out with me Saturday? We could go to the movies, so if nothing is planned, you could show me around Stony Beach.
So without further ado, let us remember Christian Oliver's final words before the devastating plane crash that took his life. Christian Oliver, recognized for his iconic portrayal of Speed Racer in the 2008 film adaptation, was a beloved figure among fans worldwide. Despite his captivating performances, there was much more to Oliver than meets the eye. A deeply spiritual man, his faith in Christianity was the cornerstone of his life, providing solace and guidance throughout his career. Final flight. On a fateful day in January 2024, Christian Oliver boarded a private aircraft headed for a charity event. Little did he know that minutes later, tragedy would strike, forever changing the lives of his loved ones and fans around the globe. As the plane ascended, Oliver found himself sitting beside his two children. Looking out the window, he marveled at the majestic view, his face reflecting both excitement and contentment. The final moments. The flight seemed routine until the aircraft encountered unexpected turbulence, jolting this tight-knit group of passengers. Oliver, maintaining his composure, reached out instinctively to reassure his two children. Calmly but resolutely, he said, "Fear not, my children. In this life and the next, we are not alone. Our faith gives us strength even in the face of adversity." Those words, spoken with unwavering conviction, resonated with the entire aircraft. As the turbulence intensified, panic began to spread within the cabin. Yet Oliver remained steadfast, choosing to share his final moments comforting those around him. In a powerful yet comforting voice, he stated, "Remember, even the darkest storm has an end. Embrace your inner strength and trust that God is with us always, providing shelter amidst life hurricanes." In the face of impending doom, Oliver's faith continued to shine brightly. He looked heavenward, his eyes filled with peace and resolve, and whispered, "Tell my family and friends that I love them. Let them find solace in the knowledge that nothing, not even death, can separate us from the love of Christ." These words, imbued with unwavering devotion, were the last to leave his lips before the unthinkable occurred. As we remember Christian Oliver, we are reminded of a devoted and compassionate individual who sought solace in his faith until the very end. His final words serve as a poignant reflection of his unwavering convictions and offer a lasting testament to his character. Mr. Oliver, 51, who appeared in The Good German, Speed Racer, and the TV series Saved by the Bell, The New Class, and his daughters were the only passengers in the single-engine plane traveling from Bequia, an island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, when it crashed into the sea at midday, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force said in a statement on Thursday. In addition to Mr. Oliver and his daughters, Medita Klepser, 10, and Anique Klepser, 12, the pilot, Robert Sachs, was also killed, the police said. Fishermen and divers recovered the bodies and turned them over to the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard, the police said in a statement on Friday. The aircraft experienced difficulties and plummeted into the ocean shortly after taking off from JF Mitchell Airport in Bequia, the police said. There was no further information about the cause of the crash, which is under investigation, they said. Mr. Oliver was born in Germany and had dual citizenship there and in the United States, his agent in Berlin, Caprice Crawford, said in an email on Friday. He used the name Christian Oliver in his professional work rather than his full name, Christian Oliver Klepser, and divided his time between Los Angeles and his home country, she said. Mr. Oliver worked with Steven Soderbergh in the 2006 film The Good German, with a cast that included George Clooney and Cate Blanchett. His other projects include a role in Valkyrie with Tom Cruise in 2008 and Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny in 2023, for which he provided voices. He had just finished shooting a new movie, Forever Hold Your Peace, and posted a photograph from the set on social media about a week ago. Earlier this week, Mr. Oliver posted his last photograph from somewhere in paradise. Mr. Oliver was co-producing Forever Hold Your Peace, the story about marriage fraud, with the director Nick Leon. Mr. Leon said in an interview on Friday that Mr. Oliver had texted him on Thursday morning about his plan to return to the United States to work on his scene on Friday. It was a big project for us, Mr. Leon, who had worked with Mr. Oliver on Hercules Reborn in 2014. We had talked about it for years. Today, we honor Christian Oliver, a remarkable actor and an extraordinary human being. May his memory live on, not only through his cinematic contributions, but also through the profound impact of his faith on those he touched. Join us in celebrating his life and legacy, finding solace in the knowledge that the beauty of his final words echo throughout eternity. And that concludes our video dedicated to Christian Oliver, the Speed Racer actor, and his last moments before the tragic plane crash. Thank you for joining us today. If this video sparked any thought or emotions, we invite you to share them in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more insightful and engaging content in the days ahead. Stay safe, and until next time, take care.